Morning world, welcome to Tuesday 30th of April and another first for us. We've never had this before. I never want it again, but yeah, this video could get a bit graphic. Just for a forewarning, and I'll give you a taste from a distance. We got a problem. So that's cow 210. She had her calf 6 weeks ago, but for some reason she's prolapsed. Excuse me. She's prolapsed. Basically, that's her lady bits have been pushed out, and they're basically turned inside out, and they're outside her. So we've just called the vet. But I got to sort her out because I got to get her in the crush over there for when the vet arrives. So, yeah. I know you're not happy, and you're just noisy, Mary. Right. So this little heifer is not happy. She's been mooing all night because she's got separation anxiety issues because she's been parted from her friends. But like I said yesterday, I had to do that because a couple of her friends decided that there was a nice little fresh breakfast bar down there and they wanted some. So they've been sucking on her. Oh, shut up! You noisy bugger. 1:30, that's all she does. Bloody moo, flipping moo. Right. So what we're gonna have to do, we've got to get 110 in the crush, and I think the easiest thing for that is gonna be, we've either got to get her in here, which is a pain because she's in here, or I've got to get her in there. Well, it's easier to drive her up from there, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this little lady and her baby up through the crush and into here with this one. We'll have to separate them back out later on. And then we'll get 110 in there, so she's separated. So when the vet comes, all I have to do is run her up the race into the crush. That's the plan. Right, while we're doing this and we're waiting, we will put the tag in the calf. So he is going to be 219, born yesterday. I couldn't work out what the noise was. It's them chewing the board. Nutter. So, what are you after? What are you trying to get off of that? Because there's only poo on there. Odd creature. I'll be happy when they're out to grass, and so will they. 29th, 4th, 24, 7, 00219, male, and she right, we don't want that. There's scrapping going on, and it's the cow with the prolapse, and I wonder if that's why she's been hit. Right, you, go on, get in, go on, psst. Go on, get in, stop fighting, go on. Psst. This is the consequences of you being a bloody nasty cow. I'm not going to say it serves you right, but get in there. Right, tag that calf quick and get her shut in. She's... Sorry, you got shit on your face. Sorry about that. I'm gonna take you two of this as well. All right, darling. Actually, while she's up there, do you not want to go out? Go on. Go on. Out. Out. Go on. Right, that's got her in. A couple of calves. But she's basically separated now. Right, tag this little baby, and then we're good to go. Hello, little chap. Oh, you are beautiful, aren't you? Right. Let's have you right way around. Where's the veins? God, you've got very small veins, haven't you? Right. One. Two. Right. Right. Nice and yellow. Biscuit's favourite treat, that is. Dirty little madam. Okay. Come on, you. Up you go. Go on. Go on. Go on, forward a bit. Go on, diddy do. Up you go. Go on. Come on. Bring your baby with you. No, that's the wrong way. Get your head that way. Go on. Good little chap. Go on. There you go. Right, I'll get her in there. Go on, in you go. In you go. Right, that's her isolated. You lot can come back in. So I was going to clean out the yard this morning, but I think I'll wait now till the vet's been, and we'll get to that afterwards, because I don't know what time they're going to get here yet. 700191. Okay, just making double sure of her number. 191. 700191. Right. Where did I put the pliers? They're definitely not on there, because that's where I had them. I picked them up. Picked them up. Went over that gate. Like that. Didn't get shit on my finger first time. Came over here. Blah, blah, blah. Have I shot them down the back of there? No. Right, well, or are they in the box? Ooh. I've not had my Weetabix yet. Right, I've got more scrapping down here now, so it's that time of year. Got to pick a fight. It's possible one of them's bulling, and it just makes them, especially as that little calf is mounting the black and 130. So yeah, but yeah, they get a bit queer tempered sometimes. They just have a little bit of a sort out. It's just a shame we couldn't do it until after I clean the yard out, because they're going to get mucky. Typical. That's it, everybody's going to join in now. We're going to have a mass scrap now. Apparently it's her fault. Everybody's ganging up on the ginger. You could almost hear it, can't you? Scrap! Scrap! And then all of a sudden there's a ring watching the two having a fight, and then someone else has got to get involved and they'll have to join in as well. And they're all shouting scrap. So, but if they're antsy like this, then there's a reasonable chance that that's what's caused. Look at the shit. Oh, God. That's quite possibly what's caused this in here. She's been hit. And it's basically given her a vaginal hernia. Well, not hernia, prolapse. Hello? All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Right, so the vet's on his way. Oh. Not the way I wanted to start the day. Unexpected, not unpleasant surprise yesterday, and then an unexpected, unpleasant surprise today. Right. I've had enough of this. She's getting tired. You, and you, piss off, go on, get out of it, leave her alone. Go on. Go on, sweetheart, go inside. Have a break from them. You! Is it you? Just two of them have decided to pick on her, so pack it in. It took a little bit of faffing around, and I couldn't film it because I needed both hands, but I've basically got mum and calf back in there. This little effort is due to calf separate, and the prolapse cow is in the race. So we're kind of organised. Kit's on his way. I think they said it was Kit coming. You pack it in, and you. Oh. Okay, all done. So it was her cervix. She'd prolapsed her cervix. So it wasn't a vaginal prolapse. She pushed her cervix out. So anyhow, cervix is back in. She's stitched up so she can't push it out again. She won't be going to the bull again, so I'm going to let her rear her calf, and then she's going for burgers, because it's a weakness that if they've done it once, they'll probably do it again. And the next time she does it, she'll do it when she's in calf, trying to have a calf or something, and then there'll be massed complications. So yeah, 110, this is her last calf. Right, okay, right, you promised not to fight? We'll open the gate and let them back through again. So, no scrapping, you lot, all right? No scrapping. Hopefully they've all calmed down now. Yeah. That's okay, that's okay. Right, my brother's coming to pick up my little trailer, so I'll go and sort him out, and then we'll be back doing our jobs. Right indicator. No.
might be the subject of the coat when that did one.
Oh. No. Brakes? Yeah, brakes. So it's just your left indicator then?
That's it.
Just the right indicator's working. Right, should we start the day again? So, events as they happened. 7 o'clock this morning, come down looking at cattle, never spotted that cow, because obviously it was looking at me rather than facing away. Everything was all right. Then about 10 to 8, I came down again, because I had to prepare to get somebody a load of wood chip. Came down and immediately spotted her, because she had her back to me. Called the vets, sent the vets a WhatsApp picture of what the problem was. So we have a WhatsApp group that the vets use, so we can literally send a photograph. So they go, this is a problem, we got this. So they know what they're dealing with. Kit came out. He wasn't keen on being videoed. He said, these things can turn unpleasant. He said, and I'd rather not. As it turned out, it was a pretty simple fix, although unusual, because bearing in mind that cow had her calf over a month ago. So she basically, everything had gone back down, and the reason why she threw her cervix out, prolapsed her cervix, vet couldn't explain it, I couldn't explain it, there was no, we don't know why. We don't know why. Anyway, so she won't be staying. There's obviously a weakness in the cow. She's going to have to leave. Once she's reared her calf, she'll have to leave, and I'll have to make sure she does not go to the bull. So when we wean the calves and they go over to the farm, we will arrange to have her, she'll go down to, probably down to Jarrett's, so we'll cash her in. There's no point in keeping her on. There's an inherent weakness in the cow. She's done it once for no real reason. There's no explanation as to why this has happened. So she has to go. So, and the vet said, no, that makes perfect sense to do that. So, right, so we have now jobs to do. What's the time? It's 10 o'clock. Just had a coffee with my brother. He came over, he wanted to borrow a Larson trap and little trailer. I never used a little trailer, so I basically said to him, you must hang on to it for the time being. We got to do some bed refreshing in here, but I think this will be this afternoon. I don't see the point in refreshing the bed now because they're all out feeding and stuff in their faces. Same as next door, so bed refresh will be this afternoon. Main job this morning is I need to clean that yard out down there. I need to give the guys down there a bail. Yeah. That looks really cloudy. Oh, there it is. No, I've done it again. There's only a little one. There's a little turd in there. I can't bail it. I already did it yesterday. I've got to do it again. So yeah, I've got to build a tank it again as well. So. Happy days. Right, that's job one ticked off the list. So the yard is starting to get a bit chewed up. The fine stone that we put on top and rolls down for surface has basically been worn away, and we're down onto the bigger stuff now, which is all right. The downside with it means I can't any longer, I can't put the bucket down and really scratch it clean off the top, because I'm picking up stones, and once I start picking stones up, then I pick up more stones and more stones. So, and there's two bad sides to that. One is it makes it very stony and bad for their feet, because it's hard, get between their claws. And two, I end up getting a load of stone in the muck heap. I mean, as it is, I got a bit closer. I don't want this in the muck heap being chucked out on the ground. So we've only got a couple of weeks left. And hopefully those weeks are going to get drier and drier, I hope. So we're going to be not quite as picky with this yard. I mean, I'd like to have it scratched dead clean and smooth, but we need to concrete it for that. Don't think that's going to happen this year. Not with roofs. We kind of got, it's a stitch in time, okay? We could put the concrete floor. A lot of people said, oh, do the concrete first and the shed roof second. But to be honest, I still think and maintain that we'll be better off and the animals will be better off being dry on a slightly rough yard than on a nice smooth yard and wet. So it's just lesser of two evils. We do it a bit at a time. So yeah, roof first, concrete next. So maybe sometime in the next 12 months the government will go, oh, do you know what? We'll give some of the little farmers a chance and maybe we'll help them out a little bit with a couple of grants and not just reserve it for the big farmers who can probably afford it anyway. That's not taking anything away from the big farmers that are watching and saying, we can't afford it anyway, but I mean, we've got no hope. I've got no grant aid help because we're in a low priority area. So I'm not eligible. Oh, don't you ever kip on. Wait, you, zip it. Oh. It's Mary. Mary's become a mooer. That's not your calf. That smells quite nice actually, so I reckon they'll enjoy that one. No mould. So, talking to my brother this morning about our solar. We've had a couple of quotes in to do a solar system for the farm, and I think the general consensus is we are going to do it. We're going to go with a slightly bigger system than my brother, but we're not going to do it yet. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sort the barns out first, the farm stuff. That's kind of the most important thing. Sort that and then see what we got left. Basically what I got to do is I've got to maintain a buffer in the farm account. There's like a limit I don't want to go below. I need to keep a certain amount of money in the farm account that if anything goes wrong, all right, we've had the vet out today, that's not, might be 100 quid or something, or 150 quid to call the vet out for that. That doesn't count. But say something catastrophic went wrong with the tractor and I had to split it and take it apart, I need to have enough reserve that if we've got a problem I can cover it and I ain't got to borrow any money. So to do the barn roofs, to finish off Holly's cabin, because we've put a bit of money into that for her, to do a couple of other projects, and Mrs. P wants a new kitchen as well, which I said I'll put some of my reserve into that. I don't want to spread ourselves too thin, so the solar system battery backup will happen. That is going to happen. Will it happen this year? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. But we might decide to then maybe do it next spring to take advantage of next year's sun. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on, see where trends are, because at the moment there are lots of incentives, government incentives to do solar as well, and maybe we'll pick up something from that and get a bit of help through a grant aid for, because it's a domestic system we're putting in. It's just a big one. And we can't have anything bigger than a domestic system because we can't feed any more than a certain amount back up the cable to the mains. So yeah, so it will happen, but not tomorrow. Maybe not this year, but if not this year, pretty sure it'll be next year. Right. Oh, look, they said breakfast. Right, well, you know the score. You've got to go in first. Go on. Go up. There you go. Hello, Mr. B. I'm afraid you're not going to get a lot of pollen out of that. Yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah. Hello. You got the message. Right, off you go. Go up. In you go. So same problem with this yard as the other one. We've been coming in here mucking out and it's pulling the big stones up. Go on. Get going. So again, we're having to be, they should be out by now. That's the thing, they should be out. but they're not. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're starting to form a little bit of a bag on you, aren't you? So there's a couple of heifers in here that are supposed to be pregnant. These are slightly older girls. Yeah, but these in here, nothing in here should calve before anything over there. Might be a couple of weeks yet. I'll pull it apart. Right, that's good timing. Jason's just turned up. Let's pick up a load of wood chip. If it's here, yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah. Right. That's them sorted out. I'll leave the skid steer with a bucket. That just keeps the grub pushed up for them. So that actually smells quite. Although there's a bit of nasty in there, a little bit of rotten. It's that heifer. She don't like being parted from her mates. That's what it is. She's got water, she's got food, she's got bedding. She's actually got one of her mates right next door, but she's got a calf. So she's busy. So yeah, I don't know if it's a bit of FOMO she's suffering with. Pretty sure that once she has her calf, well, she'll have enough to keep herself occupied then. So, right, a couple of bulling over there. Right. You are noisy. When they go out, it'll all calm down. I hope. Yeah. You're all right. So, about 10 days ago, we had one with a dodgy left eye. I saw it on that day, and nada whether we were going to have to come down and treat it. And you know what? I haven't seen it since. So I've just thought about it again now. So I'll just climb over, just look at their faces a minute, and just make sure that I haven't missed that. All right, it was a bigger one, bigger animal, so your eyes are okay. Warty's eyes are okay. Your eyes are okay. I hope you're not carrying a calf in there. So, your eyes are okay. So, I think I said at the time I thought it was a hayseed, and I still think that's what it was. It just got in her eye and made her a bit weepy. But yeah, everybody's eyes look good. Oh, all right. Shut up, you. Noisy. You've been scrapping. Look at the state of your head. You've been scrapping, haven't you? Yeah. You digging holes? Why are you digging holes? Stop it. No digging holes, all right? Pack it in.